This message is going to be a special one because I actually have no idea what I'm about to say. Um, it felt important to me to be able to kind of do this as um, an exercise in trusting myself and what comes through me naturally. So we're gonna see what comes through, and hopefully it resonates with somebody watching this. Uh, I feel like whoever is watching this, you're in a time right now where you are fully embracing yourself, fully embracing the idea of embodying your highest self, person that you've been hoping to become. I feel like it's not um, a distant thing to you anymore. It's like it is here now. Even if there's times where you go back and you feel like you second guess yourself, or you feel like your old self coming through. I feel like this time that you're in right now is the most you've ever felt like yourself, the most you've ever felt comfortable in your own skin, in your own being, and not trying to shape it in any certain way or make it look pretty for anyone else. You're just being. And I feel like that's a really special thing because I feel like it's something that you haven't felt maybe ever, or not ever, you haven't felt in a really long time. Just actually being comfortable with yourself. Whether you're like putting yourself out there to be seen, or whether you're still, what's the word I'm looking for? It starts with an I. Whether you're still like in introspection and I guess kind of reclusive from people, or putting yourself in front of people. I feel like either way it goes, you're happy with who you are right now. You're understanding that you've come a long way through a lot of things that could have took you down a darker path than the one that you were on, even though you might feel like the path that you were on was dark, or like there was a lot of darkness in your past, whether it was within you or just within your environment. You're understanding now that even though these moments of darkness, these not moments, these periods of darkness occurred in your life, that they brought you here, and without them you wouldn't really be who you are today. So even those moments of darkness, now you're also embracing them, not like you're glorifying them or being just glad that they happened in the way that they did, or they caused the damage that they caused, but just that you're accepting that it happened and it still didn't stop you from becoming you. It didn't stop you from bettering yourself. And I don't even mean bettering yourself like in a sense that your present self is better than your old self. I just mean bettering yourself as in embodying more of yourself, and not shutting yourself off, not hating yourself, or beating yourself up for things. It's it's definitely something that was very hard to go through, but you made it through. And I feel like right now you're not only embracing that, but I feel like it's also a time where you're not really seeking anything. I feel like there's been a lot of seeking in your life, a lot of looking for answers, uh, looking for signs or looking for guidance. And I feel like right now you're in a time where it's not that you won't accept guidance or you're just like shut off to it, but it's like you're not waiting for it to the point where you can't move forward without it. You see a path to where you need to go, even if it's just a next step that you need to take or that you feel you need to take. Um, you can see it clearly. And even if you can't see it clearly, you're happy with just being where you are. You're embracing this moment that you're in and understanding that this is all something that you have wanted for a long time, even if you didn't realize it. That you made it to this place. So I feel like you're not seeking in the sense that you're like praying and asking for a sign from God to show you something specific or waiting for the universe to give you an angel number. Not that you don't see those things or acknowledge those things, but just that you're comfortable with moving forward without them. You're confident that you're moving in the right direction, whatever direction you're moving in. Because I don't feel like you're staying still. I don't feel like right now you're in a period where you're stagnant. I feel like you're in a period where you're growing, whether it's physically, mentally, or spiritually. I feel like you're growing more and more. And you're accepting everything that has not only brought you here, but everything that you see is waiting for you in your future. Things that maybe you thought could never happen before, or that maybe you desire to happen, but it always felt like it was just impossible, or there was something in the way that you didn't think you would ever be able to get over. And it's not in the way anymore. Whatever it was that made you feel like it was impossible, whether it was a person or a habit or just a perspective that you had on the way things should have been and the way things should be now. It's like you don't have those same perspectives. You don't put those same expectations on where you feel like you're supposed to be, because you feel like you're supposed to be right where you are. Even if it's not where you're going, you feel like you're supposed to be here now. And that's a really great feeling to have. And that's something that I'm very proud of you for. And I understand the courage and the not confidence. What's the word? It's like right here. The integrity. Damn, that took a long time. The integrity of your heart to be able to survive through everything. It took a lot of that in order for you to get here to be able to be happy with where you are. And it's not something that everybody does. I feel like it's something that everybody is definitely capable of doing. But I also feel like it's not something that everybody is meant to do at the same time. And I don't feel like that means anybody is ahead or behind of anybody. It's just they're in different places on their own journey. And in your own journey, you finally made it to this place that you've been wanting to make it to for so long. And no matter what happened, no matter who left, no matter who hurt you, or no matter what, in what ways you hurt yourself, or stop believing in yourself, you still held on to maybe even the smallest amount of your integrity of your heart, and that grew into the place that your heart is in now, the state that your heart is in now. And I feel like right now your heart is just so full. Whether it's for love of someone else or people around you, I feel like it's just full of love for yourself, going through what you went through and being able to look back without, cringing or feeling like depressed about what's happened, or being able to look forward without feeling afraid, without feeling like you might feel nervous, but without feeling just that fear of what if it doesn't happen. I feel like that fear for you is gone, because there's not a question in your mind anymore of if it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. It's just when is it going to happen. But I don't feel like you're too worried about that either, because like I said, you're comfortable in this moment. And when I say comfortable, I don't mean comfortable like comfort in a bad way, like complacent. I just mean you're finally comfortable being able to be yourself fully and being able to accept everything that you are, past, present, and future. And that's a beautiful place to be. So I'm really glad that you're here, and I'm really glad that I trusted myself to not think about what I was going to say, because that's something that's really beautiful, and I really hope that it resonated with whoever it was meant for. Yeah, I really like that. But damn, I really love that. That's like very heartwarming to hear happening for somebody. So I love you, and as always, these words come directly from my heart, and I hope that they reach your heart.